Next pitch probably becomes the
now here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the.
Take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on the way. Ramos at second with 2 down. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0 pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up is Mike Mayer, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Mike Mayer.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box, number 9. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's 1 away.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn around with a 3-run bomb.
Stepping in now, Chris Silk, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 6 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on upward. He can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
0-2, here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos has got it. And that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. Here's the first pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Up next, Victor Reyes, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder,
Next to stand in is Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. So now to the plate, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early
leading
going.
off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, number 7.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Baddoo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And stepping in, Jason Bruno.
Jason Bruno.
Now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kyle McCabe, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. inning set to get underway. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. And now the first pitch. Baddoo is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. What this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now. That's in there, 3-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, John O'Brien. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Ramos is there. He's got it 1 away. So next to bat will be Mike Mayer. He doubled his last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in next, number 9 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Belted high in the air out to left. Grossman has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. Wilson Ramos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning. Digging in next, Willie Castro. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 0-1. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now into the box, Jonathan Scope looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think Matt, eye levels, that fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struck out in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Chris Silk.
The right fielder, Chris Silk.
Here's the first pitch to him. 2-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in will be number 6. Worked a walk his first time up. Here it comes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Scope has it, and there's out number 2.
Now back.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. We return to Fenway Park after this. So now into the box is Victor Reyes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
The 1-0 home. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now. Next for the Tigers, Akil Baddoo, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
0-1 pitch on its way. foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in,
Leading
number
off,
7. No
for the
hits
Red
in
Sox,
2 trips to the plate
the
for him in the
baseman,
ballgame.
number 7.
First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th.
Bruno.
Now at the plate is Jason Bruno. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Okay.
Go figure.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Now he'll step out here. In now, Kyle McCabe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bruno stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Left side. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Up
Next will be the cleanup hitter, John O'Brien. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Reined in. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in once again is Miguel Cabrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball one. You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Swing by Cabrera, and a ball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. One and one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The catcher, number 40.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now here's the first offering. Circle change, too low, ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Mike Mayer. He flew out in his last debut.
For the Red Sox, the catcher, Mike Mayer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And that misses 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Popped him up. Scope is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding in for Boston, number 9. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there, 2 gone.
The batter.
Now it'll be Chris Silk.
Chris Silk.
First pitch of the AB now. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Castro.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 7.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Harold Castro.
Harold Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Next up for Detroit, Robbie Grossman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set, the 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready with the 1-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Fenway after this. Jose Cisnero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Jose.
At the plate now is number 6, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8th. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
At the plate, number 7.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Next, it'll be Jason Bruno, singled in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends. And now in the box, Akil Baddoo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Matt Andrees comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Matt Andrees.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. 1-run game here in the... They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another try at 2-2. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. This is foul right side. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Last breath for the Tigers. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want it.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Boston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Waterman takes home the win. Matthew Boyd is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and...
Mm-hmm.